Hey everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. Hope you all are doing great and healthy. Here I am back with a list of few words, the meaning of which might be unknown to you. But after watching this video, I'm damn sure you are going to be well versed with their meanings. So let's start and keep flying. The very first word is amnesty. Amnesty, which means government forgiving for political crimes. The synonyms are pardon, respite, discharge, liberty, reprieve. The sentence making would be the government granted amnesty to all the political prisoners. The government granted amnesty to all the political prisoners, which means the government freed, the government forgave all the political prisoners. The second sentence, because of overcrowded prison conditions, many prisoners were granted amnesty, which means because the condition of the jails was so deteriorating that they were so overcrowded, so the political prisoners were released or they were forgiven on the grounds of amnesty. For a more clear and a better understanding, we must also clear the meaning of political crimes. Although the political crimes are in the nature of the criminal offences, but they do differ. They do have a small thin line of differentiation from the normal criminal offences. The normal criminal offences are the offences which are against the society, which affect the people. But these political offences are crime which are a threat to the state or the government's survival. They completely and directly shake the stability of the governance or of the governing government. They directly attack the existence of the country or the state or the government. Some examples of political crimes are sedition, which means देश के खिलाफ नफरत पैदा करना, espionage, which means देश के खिलाफ जासूसी करना, terrorism, which means देश में आतंकवाद फैलाना, treason, देश के खिलाफ गद्दारी करना. Although this word amnesty means forgiving or pardoning the political criminals, but most often it is misunderstood or misused in place of these following words, which are pardon, commutation, remission, reprieve, respite. So let's go further and have a clear distinction between all these words. Pardon, P-A-R-D-O-N. The meaning of this word is the action of forgiving or being forgiven for any error or offense. The synonyms are condone, forgive, excuse. The sentence making would be the governor granted him pardon. Here the use of the word pardon has been done in a formal manner where you went to the governor to seek an apology for the offense you did. The second sentence would be pardon me, I didn't hear what you said. This is the use here has been done in a very informal conversation when you are sitting with your friend and the friend was saying you something which you could not hear. So in that case you would use this word pardon in that context, that please, I am sorry, I seek an apology, I could not hear you what you said, please could you repeat it. The third sentence is pardon me for disturbing you. This is the very simplest way to use the word pardon, like sometimes not intending but you end up disturbing somebody. So in that case you seek an apology that I am really sorry, forgive me, I never intended to disturb you. So pardon me for disturbing you. The next word is commutation, C-O-M-M-U-T-A-T-I-O-N, which means substitution of one form of punishment for a lesser one. In commutation, there is always a change of character of the punishment. In Hindi, it means saza parivartan. The sentence making would be his death penalty was commuted into life imprisonment, which means that the criminal was granted or he was punished with death penalty, but it was changed, it was converted into a lesser punishment, that is life imprisonment. The second sentence, the president commuted rigorous imprisonment into a simple imprisonment. That means the rigorous imprisonment was changed into a simple imprisonment. The next word is remission, R-E-M-I-S-S ION, which means reducing the sentence without changing the character. This is the only difference between this word remission and commutation, that in commutation there is also a reduction of sentence, but there can also be a change in character, that is from rigorous imprisonment it was changed to simple imprisonment. But in this remission there is no change of the character. Like the very first sentence, his sentence of 1 year of rigorous imprisonment was remitted to 6 months of rigorous imprisonment. Although there was a reduction in sentence, but there was no change in the character of the imprisonment, it still remains the rigorous imprisonment. The second sentence, no remission is allowed to a life convict unless he has undergone 14 years of jail, which means a person who was granted life imprisonment, he cannot apply for remission, or his application for remission cannot be granted unless he has already undergone imprisonment for at least 14 years. The next word is reprieve, REPRIEVE, which means temporary stay of execution of the sentence, saza par rok. The sentence making would be, under the new regime, prisoners undergoing sentence of life imprisonment were reprieved. So that means that after the coming of the new regime or the new law, all the prisoners who were undergoing life imprisonment, their sentence were stayed. The next sentence, he accepted the death penalty and refused to go for reprieve, which means the criminal, for the offence which he did, the court granted him death penalty and he accepted that and he refused to have a stay on his sentence. The next word is respite, RESPITE, which means awarding lesser punishment on some special grounds. It also means in our daily use a short period of rest or relief from something difficult or unpleasant. Its synonyms are interval or a break. The sentence making would be, we worked for hours without respite, which means without taking any breaks we have been continuously working for hours. The second sentence, she requested the president to grant a respite of execution of sentence on the grounds of pregnancy, which means she requested the president to grant her a lesser sentence because she is a pregnant woman. That's all for now. Hope you all learned a lot today, and a small appeal to all the audience out there, in order to strengthen your vocabulary and keep it up to date, do subscribe to your own channel, The English Wings, and also like and comment the videos and let me know how can I improvise more to make the videos more and more better. Thank you.